Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video we are going to be customizing some Vans slip-ons. Now the medium I'm using for this one, I love using it. It's probably one of my favourite mediums outside of tattooing because it's easy. There's no variables. You just it's readily available. Anybody can get your hands on this one. It's not super expensive or flashy. Can you guess what it is? That's right, we're using a Bic pen. Now, I think I'm going to do this one in blue because I really like the look of them, these Vans trainers, when they're done with a blue Bic. So first things first, take some photographs of the shoes, get a few ideas together for inspiration, and then start sketching them out on the iPad before we transfer them onto the shoes. So let's get to it. So, future me here, guys. What I failed to mention was that I decided to go for some lettering on these shoes, and I went for the phrase "Manifest Destiny." I felt was appropriate. That's what we're trying to do here with this channel, and it's some inspiration. I'm going to keep these in the studio. And what you can see right now is I'm sketching out the idea that I've drawn on the iPad. I'm sketching it out onto the shoe just using a pencil. Nice and light, just a rough idea. It doesn't have to be perfect at this point. So, sketch done for the front bit. Let's just get stuck in, let's do it. So what you'll see throughout this process is I start really lightly on the outlines, and I slowly build it up layer by layer. At the minute I just want to make sure I get the shapes right before I start getting too crazy, too heavy with the pen. So to give you just a little bit of info and insight on how to do this, like, it's a very simple tool to use, a Bic, and in order to get the tones you want, you start very lightly and you build up and build up and build up and build up. So you might end up going over the same area maybe like half a dozen times just to get like it as bold and as saturated as you want. So that's what you'll see throughout this process. Is it might look, an area might look finished, but in fact I've got to sort of go over it another 2, maybe 3 times. At the moment I'm going back over the beginning section of Destiny to really saturate that and make it bold. So yeah, you just got to stick with it and it starts to take shape. Future Andy here again. What I failed to mention was the simple technique that I use. So the best thing with a ballpoint pen is to do a light crosshatch effect. So you go one way, switch direction, keep switching direction and quite lightly and build it up, and over time you'll start to get your tone. So if you want a light tone, a really light crosshatch, and obviously the more layers you add, the darker it gets. Simple, really. Hey everyone, so I took a little bit of a break from this project, so it's taken way longer than it should. What I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of sort of behind the scenes stuff. We're cracking on with this project. The top sort of slash fronts are finished. Gonna get stuck in and just do some like nice swirls on the sides and on the inside edge as well. And then we're going to do another little bit of cursive writing on the heels, and then we're done. So hopefully we're going to get that finished today. Yeah, let's get stuck in. All right, folks, it's another new day. I didn't manage to get these finished. They're taking, like every project I do, it takes way longer than it should. But we have one tiny little bit left, just like this one little heel section, and then I'm calling it done, because done is better than perfect, right? Okay, so I'll get that done, and then you get to see the sweet reveal. Cheers. So that's it, we're done, they're finished. Are you ready for the sexy reveal shots? Here we go. Well, that's it, that's a wrap. It's another project in the bag. If you enjoyed this video, you found it entertaining, useful, any of that stuff, please do consider liking, subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment in the comment section if there's anything you'd like to see, any projects you'd like me to take on, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.